weekend. Mass exodus, Colorado University Buffaloes. Holy shit, they're in fucking trouble, aren't they, the football team? Everybody, relax. If you guys don't know, after the spring game, they just had their spring game. The Colorado Buffaloes did last weekend, and it was like 40-some thousand people in there. So it was kind of crazy. It was cold. It was snowy. But it goes to show you how much a fan base, how excited they are, especially when the previous spring game had like 2,000-3,000 people. So this year, obviously, they completely sold out. They're rocking that fucking stadium. If you guys didn't see that on ESPN, I'm telling you guys, this is what primetime does. This is the kind of atmosphere he's going to bring, the kind of publicity he's going to bring to the team. A lot of eyes. There's going to be a lot of players in high school and other colleges that are looking at and are seeing this, what they're doing in Colorado. So everybody needs to relax. So this is the thing. All the players that are hitting the transfer portal, this was kind of expected, guys. Remember when Dion came in and everybody was fucking all pissed off at Dion, saying how he was really rough on the kids and the student athletes and all that stuff? He was just being frankly honest with you guys. Get to step and hit the portal if you need to. Look, if you're a Colorado Buffalo, if you're a fan of anything, don't even be worried. And the reason I say that, do you really want some of the players that were a 1-11 team from last year? You guys wanted change. You guys wanted to improve, correct? There you guys go. This was going to happen. I think there's like 18, close to 20 now after the spring game that hit the portal. This was the second portion of the portal. So a lot of these guys, hats off to them. They were grinding. They tried. Remember this. Dion didn't recruit these guys. Dion's staff, primetime staff, the new coaching staff at Colorado Buffaloes did not recruit these guys. They don't owe these guys anything, and vice versa. The guys didn't owe them anything. So, and you got to give it to these students. These athletes, they stuck around. They tried to see if they can make it work. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, guys. And it's one of those things where they gave it a shot and it just wasn't for them. So now they're hitting transfer portal. It's not that it wasn't that big of a deal to me when I was starting to hear all this was happening. And the reason being is because we knew this was going to happen. These were not the players that probably doesn't even fit the system that Coach Prime and his staff is bringing. They tried and it just didn't work out. So the guys are hitting, and it is what it is. Now it's going to be best for Colorado because now they can possibly get the guys who can fit the system, who are there looking to fit their, the type of players that they want. So it's going to be good for both ends. And then on top of that, if some of these guys who don't fit the system are looking for playing time, they're going to go somewhere else. They can get some good playing time and where they, can fit in a better system. So I don't know why the media makes a fucking big hoopla about this. If you guys didn't see what happened at Jackson State, same thing happened. Once Coach Prime came, he's moving on. He's getting his players, and then the players who don't fit the system, they can go and find a better situation for themselves. It's just the way it goes, guys. So it's not that big of a deal. I wouldn't be worried. I'm not a huge Buffaloes fan, but my wife, she saw all those headlines. Fucking media, go figure. They're like, oh my God, it's a disaster. They're losing all these players. Yeah, it was going to happen. We said, Coach Price said that was going to happen. Get to stepping. There's the transfer portal, and he's going to be obviously hitting the transfer portal to get the players that he's wanting. So no need to worry. I think everybody's just making a bigger deal out of nothing. And as I said in previous videos, guys, this is going to be a couple-year process. It's not going to be instantaneous turnaround. I don't know why everybody's expecting. I don't know what everybody is expecting. This coming up season for 2023 and 2024. A lot of people are obviously going to expect a huge improvement. And, in reality, it doesn't take too much to improve from a 1-11 squad who didn't show much of a promise last year. And like I just said, I love, nothing wrong with those kids at all, but if I was coming in as a head coach and it's a 1-11 squad and then a lot of the players are leaving because I'm coming in, it's okay. I'm going to try and see if I can get some players who can win 3 games versus 1 last year, to show us somewhat some of improvement. So there you guys go. That's my thoughts on it. I don't think they need to worry. I think they'll be just fine. And this was actually in the plans. I don't know why everybody's, especially the media freaks out like they're not going to have a full roster. Dude, it's spring. It's spring. They have plenty of time to get the right players that they're looking for and rebuild this thing. So, and that's the whole thing. And like I said, everybody's expectations should tame it down a little bit. Expectation of winning the Pac-12 instantaneously probably is not going to happen, guys. Pac-12 is going to have a lot of great quarterbacks play this year, guys. I'm telling you, be on the lookout. A lot of offense in the Pac-12. There's going to be there's a lot of great quarterbacks if you guys have not seen. And I'm not even a Pac-12 guy. I'm a Big Ten guy. But I'm just letting you guys know I've seen a lot of the quarterbacks at the Pac-12. There's a lot of guys who are going to be probably playing on Sundays there, coming pretty soon there. So just to give everybody a heads up, so just relax. There's going to be a long process to rebuild the Colorado Buffaloes. Media needs to just chillax. The shit was already planned, and it was already known that there's going to be a lot of players hitting the transfer portal. So then you guys keep in mind, these players hit the transfer portal. It's just going to open up a seat for incoming people from the transfer portal. And then, like I was saying, be on ESPN. So many cameras, so many eyes on this team. Who doesn't want to be with Coach Prime? Who doesn't want to be on TV playing? Who doesn't want to play for a coach who has that much swag? I'm just letting you guys know. It's going to be interesting to see how this pans out and how it plays out. So, like I said, my wife's a big fan of her alma mater, and I'll support her. I'll talk about them. I'll keep tracks of them. So there you guys go, man. Stay tuned. If you guys like this shit, subscribe.